This is the Blackview BV9200. It's a rugged smartphone launched in 2023, which has 14 GB of RAM, 256 GB of storage. It has an impressive display 2.4K with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. It supports wireless charging 30 watts and fast charging 66 watts. It comes with a 5000 mAh battery. It runs on Android 12, supports NFC. And in this video I'll get you to the unboxing. I'll show you what is the performance of this phone, what are the special functions, what is the performance of the camera at daytime and nighttime. So guys, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and also smash the like button. So let's get into the video. This is a quick overview of the box, and here at the back there are more specifications about the phone, but the most important is to see what is inside. There's a quick overview of the phone itself. It comes with a charging cable and also a fast charger, and this is a very interesting thing to open the SIM card compartment. There's a user manual. This is the port of the charger, USB-C, and in terms of weight it comes at 128 grams, and this is the weight of the phone, 315 grams. Here's a quick overview of the screen, but obviously I'll go into more details. Here is a selfie camera. Mind that there is no protection on the screen, and here on the side, as you can see, it's nicely written waterproof. This is the lock button, power button, and also fingerprint reader. Volume buttons, which in my opinion they are not well integrated, they are a bit flimsy. Protective corner over here. Here it has one speaker, and here is written Harman audio EFX, as you can see. And on the other side it has the function button and the SIM card. This is very interesting because in the pack, as you've seen, it doesn't have the pin. It has some kind of small card that you have to push here in order to remove. And here at the bottom it has the charging port, microphone, and another speaker, and also at the protective corners. This is the overview from the back. Nice logo over here. Here it has some design, and this is the camera groups, and also it has this slot over here so you can attach lanyard. In terms of screen, it's an IPS LCD which has a refresh rate of 120 Hz. It has a 6.6 inch with 73.5 screen to body ratio. The resolution of the screen is 1080 by 2408, and the aspect ratio is 20 by 9, and the protection is a Corner Gorilla Glass 5. I'd like to show you some things related to the display. If you go in the settings and if you press on display, it has adaptive brightness. So obviously it's gonna change based on the environment, and this is the max brightness that you can get, and this is the lowest. And it also has dark mode, and if you tap on it, it's gonna change into dark mode. And it has enhanced, where basically everything is black. It has moderate, which is like dark gray, and this gentle, a bit lighter gray. There is something else. It has a night light, and you can select the time of opening based on a preference, and you can also select all day, and it's gonna turn into this orangish screen, which is suitable for reading. At the same time, you can activate this just by going here into the settings, and as you can see, it has a dark mode, but here you don't have the so many options compared to when you go in the settings. The battery capacity of this phone is 5000 milliamps, but considering the size and weight of this phone, I was expecting to be a bit more. And it supports 30 watts wireless charging, and also using its original charger, it supports 66 fast charging. It has one touch power saving. You can go here, battery management, and make the settings based on a preference. It also has battery saver. I personally don't keep it on, and but it also can show the battery percentage over here. In terms of storage, it comes with 256 GB standard internal memory, and mind that the system takes some space, but it can be expanded using a TF card up to 1 terabyte. In terms of processor, it comes with an octa-core MediaTek Helio G96, and if you go here in the about phone section, you can see the device name, the Android 12, and also the processor. And what is really interesting is that it comes with 8 GB standard RAM memory, but you also can get this memory expansion, and you have to obviously tap on this option over here, and you can select based on a preference how much you would like to add. I personally prefer to keep it on 6 GB, but once you activate this, any change to these settings needs a restart to take effect, so you need to restart the phone. In order to remove the SIM card, it's very interesting. You have to use this one. It's the first time when I see this on the phone, and basically what you have to do is just push like this, and then simply remove the SIM tray, and as you can see, it has slots for 2 SIM cards and 1 TF card. I'd like to show you some interesting functions that the phone has. As you can see here, it has some games already pre-installed. It has the child mode, and for this one you need to set up a password and then select the apps that you would like your kids to have access to. It has here the focus mode, which will allow you to make some kind of schedule to focus better. Yeah, the fun games, but obviously for this one you have to download them. It has the health app. And as you can see over here, you can select different options. Yes, also sport mode, and also you have your account. You can personalize based on your preference. It also has this QR code scanner, and basically you can scan QR codes, and also you can activate the light just like this for a better viewing. And also here, as you can see, it's some kind of Chinese letter, I think. And if you press on it, you can also generate the QR codes, and you also can access the history. It comes with an interesting set of functions, basically, which is the tool bag. I will obviously go into more details at the end of the video, which is the user feedback. So basically here you have the options, user feedback or suggestions. And for example, if you have some issues, for example, with the hardware, you can select hardware, you can select here was the problem, purchased channel, order number, and you can set the description, also up to 5 pictures and email, and you can submit this, and the company will come back to you. And also you have more like for generic stuff, which is very interesting. For example, you have here system tools, or you have telecommunication services, and also something else that I wanted to show you is this user guide, which is, as I said, first time when I see on the phone. So it has the user guide, and in order to change the pages, you have to swipe left, and as you can see, you can go through each and one of them. Considering the configuration of this phone, and also the high resolution of the screen plus the refresh rate that it has, the gaming experience is quite okay. I didn't experience any kind of issues. The games load fast, no glitches, and also considering the brightness of the screen, playing games during daytime is also a nice experience. In terms of swapping between apps, as you can see, it's very easy. The phone is very responsive. So far, since I use it, I didn't experience any kind of issues. And also, I would like to show you something. Like for example, if I want to open the menu very fast, as you can see, the phone is very responsive. I can do it like this, non-stop. And the screen performs very, very well from this point of view. Now I'd like to make a speed test to show you how fast this phone moves. And for this demonstration, I'll open Google Maps, and as you can see, it loaded extremely fast. And for example, if I want to change the location just like this, I can easily do it. And for example, if I want to zoom in, I can simply do it like this. And as you can see, the phone is extremely responsive from this point of view. For example, just like this, and instantly the street names appear. And also to zoom out, and for example, to change the country, I can do it like this. And from this point of view, I have absolutely nothing to complain about this performance. Now I'd like to make a sound test to show you what is the performance. And as you can see over here, the sound is provided by Harman, really cool. It has a speaker over here, and the other speaker is located over here. And here are the volume buttons, plus and minus. And for example, if I increase the volume a bit, this is for example at medium. Sound from this side and sound from this side. But I've noticed something. For example, when you play games or something like this, for example, when you keep your phone in landscape mode like I do right now, there are very high chances to cover the speaker on this side with your palm, and on the other side, as you can see, this is how you hold it, and then the sound will be a bit reduced. And for example, if I increase the volume a bit, this is almost up to the max. And this is the sound while the phone is on the table. And for example, if I flip the phone, more or less the same thing. Another cool feature that this phone has while playing music, as you can see, the sound is on. And here at the back, where is this AI on the camera, this one will change its color based on the music. Like for example, when you keep your phone in your hand, because we mostly keep it just like this, you have to move a bit the position of the phone in order to be able to access the volume buttons just like this. Considering the size of the screen and the brightness plus the refresh rate, watching videos, it's a pleasant experience, and also the colors are vibrant, and very interestingly, the screen is not overly sharp, plus it offers a good viewing angle. Now I'd like to show you how to set up the function button, which is located over here, because it's very simple. Just go in the settings, you'll find this option gestures and keys, and over here side key function, and for one click you can select from these options over here, or you can select to open a specific app, like for example calculator, and if you go back, double click, you repeat the same process, for example camera. And for long press I would like to open, for example, the clock. If I press once, the calculator will appear. If I press twice, the camera will get activated. And if I long press, then the clock will start. The Blackview BV9200 is rated IP68 waterproof, but is it for real waterproof? Let's find out. I have here a container full of water, and as you can see the phone is on, so I'm just gonna put it like this and leave it for a couple of minutes. As you can see the phone is still on, and for example if I would like to press the power button, I cannot unlock it because the screen is not responsive under the water, but I can adjust the volume. If I remove it from the container, I unlock it, and as you can see the screen is responsive right now. I can even enter the passcode, and everything is just fine with the phone. As you can see the phone is still wet, and if I try to unlock it, it reads my fingerprint without any issues. Here's a quick overview of the tool bag. It has the compass, which looks like this. And if you swipe right, you also get this option. It has the height measurement, and for this one you have to put the height, for example, like this, and then you get this type. Honestly, I didn't manage to make this work. I don't actually understand that. The torch, which will activate obviously the torch at the front, and you can also deactivate it based on your preference. And if you press on the SOS, the light will blink. You have the sound meter. Here's a protractor which looks like this, obviously very practical for people in construction. We have the mirror which basically activates the selfie camera, and also have a super zoom over here. We have the alarm bell, and if you press on this one, the flash will be activated, the alarm bell. You can increase or decrease the volume based on a preference, and also you have the screen flash, and you can activate the alarm. You have the magnifier, which basically activates the camera, and then you can go very, very close to details. It's like a macro. And you also have a super zoom over here, just in case you want to use it. You have the peak hanging, which looks like this. This is the function. You have the plumb bob, also very practical for people in construction. And you have the barometer. The front camera has 16 megapixels, and the back camera has 50 megapixels. And I'm going to show you what is the performance of these. This is the performance of the camera on picture mode. It is responsive enough, the colors are also great, and it offers good responsiveness between highs and lows. Here is the image quality at 2x zoom, and it also has the possibility to zoom in up to 10x, and this is the image quality. This is the image on wide angle, as you can see 0.6. This is the video quality on wide angle, and as you can see it is responsive enough, and also quite interesting, it adapts pretty fast to highs and lows. And this is the video on 1x. This is what you will see on the screen when you just open the camera, and also you can zoom in up to 2 times, or you can even get 10 times zoom. This is a quick overview when the 50 megapixel feature is activated. Mind that this one is not available for selfie mode. And this is the performance of the selfie camera on a video mode. There is just something that I wanted to mention here. As you can see, when there is plenty of light, it doesn't adjust very well the highlights. As you can see over there, my face is a bit burnt. And on picture mode, the same. The performance is very good in my opinion. This is the performance of the camera during the evening on picture mode, and this is the wide angle. Unfortunately, it doesn't focus so great when this feature is activated, and the images are pretty grainy. This is the performance on video mode. The camera is stable enough, and also it can handle very dark spots. And here it is on 2x zoom. This is the night mode, and I didn't see any major differences between picture mode and night mode. Once the selfie mode is activated during the night, this is what you will see on the display, and it creates some light in order to get better pictures. And this is the video quality during the night on selfie mode. Just for you to get a better idea of the performance of the camera, Here are some videos that I have recorded using this phone, daytime. And also nighttime. And here you can find plenty of pictures that I took daytime and nighttime for you to get a better idea of the picture quality.